Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education, soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education, you know. Uninspired and tired is a bad combination, and I'm sad to say that's a dark situation, but I'm thinking of you, so I'm glad to say I wrote a letter on behalf of how I feel today. 7 a.m. in the morning, ain't been to sleep. It's been a night type long and a rough type week. I'm meditating my life on the whole, pondering the where, when, how, ifs I can gain control. It's like a spin of the wheel or a roller to die. They say that you can be a winner at the game of life, but I know the house don't play to lose, so you better know the math, how to make the move. See, I'm a student of the study, how to proper pursue a blunt portion of the profits produced, paying my dues. So I follow the lolly and avoid the fools. But this is trial by fire, so you must stay cool. One rule, envy is a powerful tool. Spy your spine all times, everything you do. That way, when the idiots get act cool, you can crack those crabs and continue to move. You know, 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feel me. Remember back to the slenderest times when we pitched for the pretty penny nickel a dime. Before the world seemed crooked and the gutter was fine. When it was good hood living and a peace of mind. Now that's over. Life will make a grown man sober, head aching, hanging over, feeling funny inside. We never knew the world worked on a bogus design to keep a brother buried deep, broken down and blind. Better still, man, it's ill when you look to find there's a chance to advance, most heads deny. Like a dream and a slice of the proverbial pie. We will remain to reside in the ghetto of pride. Ignorance is pure bliss and these days provide plenty of it to keep a poor man pacified. I try to put him on the business of knowledge applied, but that's a pickle of a deal that's sour inside. But 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feeling me, man. So many guys that I grew with died, resorted to doing crime and turned doing the time. I can hardly better speak to childhood friends and find every exchange features a fella falling the wayside. That's ill, but then it keeps a brother on bill mode, mentally locked and loaded, ready to deal with any form of friction you can fathom to feel in a world that wheels drama and fires at will. It bust from dawn to dusk and aim to kill, cause a lot of souls shook and afraid for real. So instead turn their head, tuck tail and chill in the hopes not to cope, but that's whack. See, you and I are like a different breed, and we bring to the balance such a desperate need. The eagerness to elevate and evolve the scene. A better space, a better time indeed. Sincerely.
It was the voice of a courageous explorer, a man dedicated to the pursuit of man's knowledge and the expansion of his horizons.
Good morning. Here is Nathan Ivey.
Good morning, welcome back. Nate Ivey in the air chair. Welcome back to the Nathan Ivey Show. Your morning destination for interesting conversation. Among other things, my friends, today is Wednesday, June 29th, 2016. The 4th of July weekend is right around the corner. How will you be spending your weekend? As always, a pleasure. Many folks inside the Chop Shop. Good morning, Chop Shop. And special thanks out to Team NI for holding me down as we move forward every single day. And numerous things to discuss as always. This is your morning destination for interesting conversation. We are a live show. We broadcast live 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and then a podcast is made available within about 20 to 30 minutes after each show ends. If you miss any show, you can always go to my website, NathanIvey.com. Shout out to the good people. This show is powered by the good folks at Superlative Media. And shout out to our first affiliate, the good folks at SoulPublicRadio.com. Let's get into it. It's kind of chilly outside. The hell? A little different. I was expecting humidity, but I didn't feel any humidity this morning, and I'm not upset about it. Good morning to you. Welcome back. Many folks in the chop shop. Let me say, this is my favorite part of the show. Let me say first, good morning to Tonika. Tonika was first this morning. Good to see you, Tonika. Followed by Big Ed. What up, Ed? How you doing, sir? And, of course, not the least of which at all, Ashley, coming in. Those are top three this morning inside the chop shop. Glad to have you. How you doing, Tracy? Good morning. Good morning, Kiki. She writes, great sunrise, Mr. Ivy. I am present. Glad to hear. Listen, I want to bring back something that I started many years ago, and that was something called your morning motivation. The most difficult thing about this, and really is no difficulty, when I find good content, then I'll share it. When I don't, then I won't share it with you. But from time to time, I come across these clips, these audio clips, and sometimes they're videos of amazing people who've done amazing things, and then they're sharing with the rest of the masses the keys to their success. And I started calling it your morning motivation. I don't know about you, but I have become a morning person. And at least earlier in the week, you need to have motivation, right? Something to get you through Monday, and then to Tuesday, and then the Wednesday. Now, we don't have to worry about Thursday because Friday, okay, is your motivation for Thursday. And then, of course, the weekend is your motivation for each Friday. But something to get you go through your Monday and your Tuesday and your Wednesday in this cold, crazy world out there. So I call this your morning motivation. This is from Idris Elba, ladies. Do you know who Idris Elba is? Idris, of course you do. Okay, of course you do. If you don't know, he's a British actor, actually. He's got a very thick British accent. Either he's got a thick British accent, or he turns it on because women out there tell him it's sexy. I can't figure out which it is. Probably the latter. But this is Idris Elba, and he's the author of Your Morning Motivation. Check this out.
I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to fall over, make a mistake. That oftentimes cripples people on the onset of getting into anything. The first time I ever picked up the DJ decks was horrible. Horrible now. But I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that feeling. It actually propels me and works quite the opposite. The other thing that's important, I think, is to keep your head down. You know, keep your head down. Like when I swim, I've got 25 laps. Guaranteed if I look up and start counting those laps, I'm petered out by 15. If I put my head down and keep working away and work at technique, work at internal rhythm, work at, I hit that length, I don't even know what length I'm on, guarantee you I'll look up and it'll be 20 and 3 more to go. And that's a very simple device, but I think people find themselves incrementally checking how far they've got. And that, you know, when you compare it to anybody else or whatever, it's just it's a recipe for disaster. Just keep banging on, you know, that's the most important. I think mountain climbers will probably tell you the same thing, you know, there's no point looking, the difference between climbing 100 feet and climbing 500 feet is a point of view. You won't know you're at the top until you get there, pal. And that's what you need to remember. So that's, you know, part of my mechanism of dealing with sort of, you know, just getting there. Just don't look down.
Here's what I took from that. Don't look at the clock. Don't count your laps. How many folks have ever spent any time on a treadmill and you're telling yourself you're going to do 5 miles, or you're telling yourself you're going to do 1 mile or 2 miles? And, man, it's just something about when you keep eyeballing the clock, it just makes it go so much longer. Maybe the path toward whatever a successful life is for you is the same way. Don't compare yourself to what other people are doing. Don't compare yourself to what your peers are doing. Don't compare yourself to folks in the media. Just run your race. Okay? Find that internal rhythm, whatever it may be. And hopefully that'll touch someone this morning. Good morning. Welcome back. Currently 7:11 a.m. in the Queen City. It feels so great to broadcast live to you every single morning. As always, my pleasure. And if you've never joined our chop shop here, we're growing. We're trying to start something new here. And I play that for you because I am not afraid to fail. I've never been afraid to fail. No man or woman can tell me that I have failed. I've just found one less way to do it. Okay, actually, every time you fail, That just finds the path towards success. It just makes it a little bit more clear, doesn't it? At least that's the way I look at it. So don't tell these sucker MCs around you, your friends, and your family who might be well-wishers, right? They may wish the best for you. But they might take you off your path completely. And I love what he says. So you don't know you're at the top until you're at the top. And I don't know what that means. By no means have I ever felt like I've been at the top of the talk radio game in the city of Cincinnati. But I have had those moments where I look around like, what the hell? This is me? I'm here? Yeah. And you rock it. And you rock it. Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Nathan Ivey. And that's your morning motivation. I would love to bring something like that to you every single morning. Something inspiring, something fresh. But quite honestly, trying to live up to that can just make the whole idea horrible. Okay? When I find sources of inspirations, I will share them with you. Okay, we'll live it just like that. We'll live just like that. Here's a few more questions. Number one, if you live in the city of Cincinnati, do you believe that the Cincinnati Police Department, do they deserve a raise? At least one member of city council, that would be Charlie Wimber, he says yes. He says the Cincinnati Police Department deserve at least a 5% increase. And, listen, I think there's a strong argument that they do, quite honestly. If your argument is, well, if you look at the other police departments, like the Norwood Police, how is it possible that Norwood Police make more money than Cincinnati Police? That doesn't make any damn sense. And there's a lot of other suburban areas around Cincinnati where their police officers are making more money. Is that a problem? Is police pay a public health issue? Is it a public issue in the sense that there's a connection between what police are paid and the way that they interact with the community? And I've even heard this argument, okay? Well, we need to make sure that we can get the best of the best recruits. And not only can we attract those recruits, but we want to retain our best officers. Because if there's a $15,000 or $20,000 difference between what you can make as a Cincinnati police officer as opposed to working for Norwood or some other suburban area, why in the hell would I put my life on the line for less? Won't that just make the good officers just go where the good pay is? Something like that. Ponder it. If you live in Cincinnati, it affects you. You've got every right to have an opinion about it. And let's talk about it first this morning, okay? Right here, right now. Let's talk about it first. Akon, in a recent interview, he says that women just don't understand that men are natural breeders. We're just natural breeders. That's Akon. Now, is he doing us a solid, fellas, or is he setting us up for failure? You tell me. What do you believe? I know there's a lot of smart, intelligent people in the chop shop every morning. Does Akon have a point? Is he on to something? He says the number one problem that women have is that they don't really understand men and that they don't take the time to understand men. Like, we're just supposed to understand women. Oh, they got us figured out. Oh, women have us figured out. They think they have us all figured out, don't they? He's right about that one. And all you have to do is either be married or live with a woman long enough, and you'll figure that out. Women feel like they've got you figured out completely. I know what he wants. I know what he needs. Is that true? Is there any truth to that? In your humble opinion, I would like to get your thoughts. You tell me. And he went on a news interview and basically said, like, look, why is it that women all over the world are having the same problem? Okay, and that's because all over the world, women are trying to force men to deny your nature, who you are. Okay, God put you on this planet to procreate, man. Nothing can stop that. This is biological. And why won't women just understand that and let us be who we are? Damn it! Let us be. And what was the Amistad? Give us free. Give us that freedom, ladies. I mean, what are you?